Welcome to episode 9 of the Mouse in the House podcast. As always, I'm your host, the house that can be built, your half host, and the other half host. I don't know this guy's name. What's your name?
I'm a guy that is excited to watch the U.S. murder the Canadians in hockey, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
It's very sad that.
What is a kilometer? Let them know.
It's very sad that America is what it is because I wish I could be patriotic, but man.
I'm only patriotic when it's about sports. I was just talking about this with my coworker actually because I was talking about how the reason I got into women's sports, period, like in totality, as like a 12-year-old dummy, wasn't because of equality. It was because the men's U.S. soccer team is so garbage that I was I can't keep doing this.
They only had one good player. It was Landon Donovan, the only guy worth talking about.
Whoa now.
That's the only guy.
Tim Howard is a dog. Let's not do that to Tim Howard.
When did he play?
Calm down.
When did he play?
Let's calm down on Tim Howard, buddy. Let's calm down on Dempsey, Seattle Sounders legend. Okay, you don't know about this.
When did
you don't know about this?
Oh yeah, but Landon Donovan was their best player. Like I remember him. He was the guy on all the endorsements and stuff.
What made no sense to me is that the men's team was so much better. I mean, it was so trash. We lose Trinidad and Tobago. We can't beat Venezuela. But the women's team's just dogging. Just I'm I gotta be a fan of this team. I gotta lock in now. I'm not gonna accept failure in all my sports. Somebody's gotta win. Somebody's gotta give me one.
Well, as we know, women are better at things than men are. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Women are better at things than men are.
Okay.
That is true. I'm sorry.
Just things generally? Like, what does that mean?
Most things. Women are better at most things than men are.
I think if you give men and women any task on this earth, women will probably do it better and more concisely. but I think we just the more power.
The idea, patriarchy. Patriarchy's bad, guys.
Patriarchy is mostly the reason.
Hot take. Patriarchy's bad. Patriarchy's bad. Also, I was taught that because these feminist-owned compilations, you remember from 2016, 2017, that women are worse at holding in their emotions than men. That's incorrect. That's wrong.
That's true.
That's wrong.
Inaccurate.
That's wrong. But let me talk about this jersey I'm wearing. Shout out to Rasheed Wallace, Atlanta Hawks legend. He played one game for the Hawks. He shot 6 of 18 from the field and had 5 blocks, and they lost. And shout out to I don't know if y'all can see this patch right here. Shout out to Jersey Jacks for the hookup. I bought this from him a while ago. I got it. Yeah, check that out. Jersey Jacks.
Jersey Jacks sounds like Jacks. One of the people of all time.
Yeah,
Jersey
cool.
Jacks.
He's cool. He's cool.
Okay.
My order took quite a while to get in, so he said he'd hook me up with some free shorts next time I make an order. So cool guy. I'm probably gonna hit him up around draft day for if we get that pick and if we get a player, I might ask him for a jersey or something. Cause let me say something. I'm just gonna go on a quick tangent here. The NBA's jersey thing is so stupid. The jersey thing is so stupid because
it's so garbage.
So you know how we just got Zoo, right? And obviously I want a jersey, right? So I look up on the Pacers team store and they're like, we have Zubac jerseys, but it's that, the navy blue circle logo that we have, the away jersey. I don't like those personally. I only have one of those jerseys, and that's Tyrese. When we first got him, I got that in 2022 when we first traded for him. And it's also too small for me now because I've grown a little bit.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, I've grown a little bit. Also, I will say, dry fit jerseys do not I'm a men's medium. This is a medium right here. It fits me pretty well.
Yeah.
But dry fit jerseys are lower to size. It feels like.
They're always just tighter.
Yeah.
Generally.
For Adidas and Reebok jerseys, I can fit a Kid XL. I can easily fit a Kid XL. Easily. It'll be a little short, but it's fine. It goes up to right here, which is fine. But if I get a Kid XL in the dry fit, no. I look way fatter. I look like Triple H in 2002. I look like Triple H in 2002.
Big, just large.
I look fat. I already have kind of a dad bod, but that makes it look even worse. But I saw that they had that jersey, and I asked my friend Russ. Russ. I asked him,
Yep.
should I wait?
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show. We'll get him on lottery night. I asked him, should I wait until like later on? Maybe they'll get the city jerseys. He's like, yeah, I'd wait. But I'm like, but also like these jerseys are $130. I'm not paying that for a jersey. I'm not paying that for a jersey unless it's like something that like I
I'm definitely
cannot
not
get
paying
around.
for no Fanatics jersey.
No,
I'll
I'm
tell you
not.
that.
I'm not. Michael Rubin
Them
is a spawn
jerseys
of the
suck,
devil.
bro.
Michael Rubin is a spawn of the devil.
That's what's.
Have you looked into Michael Rubin's eyes? Do you see anything?
No soul, no spirit,
No.
just hellacious activity.
I'll just say I paid I paid $120 for this jersey, but it's also Rasheed Wallace Atlanta Hawks jersey. I can't get this anywhere else. So somewhat understandable. But
so
I'm not
like
paying.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
This is a funny part. So this is gonna be a really weird episode because we kind of have a very smaller amount of time to do this in.
Shout out to Iftar. Shout out to Iftar. I gotta go see my uncle at the masjid in a little bit.
I was gonna ask how your what's it called going, but I'm gonna do it after this.
It's going good. I'll ask you later. Ask me later.
I've been at work doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Got my 2 paychecks, baby. We're up.
Entrepreneur.
And I was saying I need more hobbies and stuff to do that isn't just food, which makes me sound fat, but I mean it for a real purpose. Let me explain. Okay, let me explain. Walk with me. Intrinsically in my spirit, I have a very weird relationship with spending money because I've been broke my entire life, right? So the only thing I could buy really when I had a little bit of money that made sense to spend money on was food.
Yes.
Because it was a sustenance. Like if I only have $20 for over an entire year, the only thing that makes me spend money on is like, hey, a sandwich here or some bread or something, you know what I'm saying? Right? But when you keep that poor mentality, that poverty mentality, actually start to get money, what happens is you look at, like, for instance, I was at Game Exchange, which is a game store in Memphis, and I saw College Hoops 2K7, not 8, but 7.
The one with, wait, is that JJ Redick on the cover or is that 2K6? No,
I don't think it's JJ Redick.
2K8 is Greg Oden. I know that. 2K8 is Greg Oden.
2K8 is Greg Oden.
No, 2K8 is Greg. No,
you're right. It is Garen. You're right.
NCAA 07 is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember who's on the cover of 2K7.
Yeah, I think it's JJ Redick. It's a white dude. I know that. I don't know which one it is.
Wait, Duke? Yeah, it's JJ Redick. If it was Duke,
yeah, I'm pretty sure JJ Redick. But it didn't have a price tag on it. And in my head, I'm like, this is probably like $15, $20. And I was like, do I really want to spend $20 on this? Like, is that worth it? And then I put it back. We went out as a family, and I spent $40 on food. That's what I'm talking about.
And like
that's what I mean.
And like you were gonna eat at the end of the day anyway, no matter what.
I was gonna have food regardless. I didn't have to do that, right? So I was compiling a list of hobbies and like things to collect or ideas, and one of the things I landed on was jerseys. And then I realized, dude, I hate Fanatics jerseys. So all my jerseys wouldn't be current. Really.
eBay.
But that's not current jerseys necessarily. We still have to deal with the Fanatics part now.
You can find some good jerseys on like eBay or Mercari, like recent ones. People make customs and they sell it for pretty cheap. I bought an Edgecombe jersey a little bit ago for $30, which is I like Edgecombe. So I will say you got to be careful with these
family.
With these, I can't say that. I can't say that for the next 25 days.
I didn't say you could. You're right. Yeah. I didn't say it.
He is. For the next 25 days, I'm not.
I'm the
But for these vintage game stores, you got to be careful because if there's no price tag on it, they're gonna do a lookup online. And
it's gonna get real serious.
I did this once with College Hoops 2K8, and I don't know if you can see that. Look at that price.
Oh, 2K8 goes crazy.
That says 95. That says 95.
Ridiculous. And like it's a great game, don't get it twisted, but it's not 95.
It's not worth that. It's not worth that much.
Yeah. I found a NCAA college football 2014, which used to be like hundreds of dollars. There's like 20 in there. I'm like, man, times have changed, fellas.
Yeah, inflation. But yeah, what I was saying is, with Zoo, I'm not gonna pay $130 for a jersey design that I don't even like that much, right?
Yeah.
So what I did, I looked on eBay and I found my main man making custom jerseys. Look at this. You see what jersey design that is? You see what jersey design that is?
Is that I don't I barely can see it because it's so light on the screen.
It's
I think it's
bad,
the
but
Pacers pinstripe jersey, what I have to assume.
old
Okay, yeah.
school, old school.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
he's charging like $40 for it. So I'm like, yeah, you know, no brainer.
Yeah,
I'll get a
well, no
Zubac for
brainer.
$40, and if that draft pick conveys it, I'm gonna get a Debancer or Boozer or whatever for $40. But we're gonna talk about that later. Right now, let's talk about the lottery stuff. Let's talk about the lottery stuff to start off, and
Okay.
then we'll get into grading these teams. So let me open up
I brought
Shan's.
an article, an actual, not just an article, but a Google Scholar level article
Okay.
of all the lottery options and the option that they made. It was their dissertation. I'm really excited to tell you about it.
Okay, so the lottery thing, the concepts have been discussed to curb tanking. So first round picks can only be protected top 4 or top 14. I don't hate that. I don't hate
I
that.
think that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this top 8, it goes
8,
to
top
you.
9,
Top 12, it goes to them.
I don't hate
12
that.
to 47, it goes to you.
Lottery
Stupid.
odds freeze at the trade deadline or at a later date. I think that's dumb. I think that's very dumb because some teams they make decisions at the trade deadline that this isn't working. We're gonna tank, or we're not gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna throw away our expiring contracts. Not good. No longer allowing a team to pick top 4 in consecutive years and/or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. Terrible because some teams just aren't good. Some teams are not good. What are you gonna do? Punish them because they're not good? That's bad. Like if the Charlotte Bobcats, shout out to the Bobcats, are bottom 3 in 1 year, and then they draft Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and surprise, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist isn't that good, and they're still bad the next year. You're just telling them, sorry, nope, you're getting the 5th pick. Sorry, tough luck. Teams can't pick top 4 the year after making conference finals. I wonder who this rule was based off of. It's like, what do you want us to do, man? What do you want us to do? We're just bad. Bad.
Y'all just think.
Yeah, it's terrible because like the 2011 Cavaliers after LeBron left, what are you going to tell them? Sorry, you guys made the conference. Well, they made the second round, but you know what I mean. You guys made the conference finals, so you can't have a top 4 pick. That means they wouldn't get Kyrie. That means they would get that means they'd only get Tristan Thompson. That means they would only get Tristan Thompson, and that would be your franchise player.
Yikers!
You'd get Jan Vesely. You get Jan Vesely.
Stinky. That sucks.
Lottery odds allocate based on 2-year records. Again, this is the same reason why the last one is stupid. So the teams are good.
This one isn't that bad. The WNBA does this. This one isn't that bad in actuality action, but it is bad for the NBA, not in just general basketball thing. We're too big of a league to do that. I think.
The NBA has too many teams. The WNBA
at least straightforwardly, which you may do it straightforward.
The WNBA has 12 teams?
It's 12, 16,
12.
Like that.
Yeah, 12, yeah. So you can do it with a smaller league, but with a bigger league, again, there are too many moving parts. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because, again, the 98 Bulls, you guys won the finals this year. The next year, you guys are the worst team in the league. So is the lottery based on you having a 500 record? Like, roughly? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Lottery odds extended to include all playing teams. I'm not mad at that because you could throw a bone to some of these mediocre teams like the Bulls or something and be like, hey, you guys can get the 8th pick. You guys can get the 10th pick. You guys don't have to just wallow in play-in mediocrity. Even if you guys do win the play-in or something, that's fine. And then flatten odds for all lottery teams.
That's garbage.
Terrible.
It's just making it worse.
I don't understand how to fix tanking, you're going to make it so that more teams have an incentive to tank. Like, right now, what is it? 14, 14, 14, right? Is it 14, 14, 14? So say...
14, 14, 14, and then...
Let me see.
That little break between 5 and 9.
Let me
and the 1% teams jump up.
Let me look at... I don't want to look
if we find a graph, that'd be really useful.
I'm looking for one right. Oh, pick odds. Okay, so it's 14, 14, 14, 12 and a half, 10 and a half, 9, 7 and a half, 6, 4 and a half, 3, 2, 1 and a half, 1, 0.5. That's a lot of numbers I just said, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I get it.
Yeah. So say we drop the odds to 10, 10, 10, 8. Ugh. Yeah, terrible. Yeah,
that's trash. Oh, that's so trash. Being bad sucks. That's just gonna suck. Being bad sucks. Now at the end of that, I want to take you through what I found.
Okay.
I want to ask for your opinion. So, I'm on Reddit, as I don't do often, but I am there. And there's a game website called Basketball GM. I'm pretty sure you've heard of this before.
I know Basketball GM.
Basketball GM's a great game. Now that guy put out a new update recently. He added cola into it. You're probably asking, Darius, what is cola? Let me tell you what that is.
Cola?
Okay, so cola, COLA, right? So I'm gonna walk you through it. I promise. A couple of people, from LaSalle University. This is Timothy Hiley, Tana Duncan. I think it's Lilia Volkov from the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science in Philadelphia. Had a actual study of what the best answer is for the lottery to practically
send me this
make
link.
drafts better.
Send me
I
this
will.
link.
I'll send you this. So what they did is they looked at all the potential options that we've done for lottery, either things we've already done or things that we've talked about, and they graded it based off three things. The first one, practicality. So can we do it in the real world? Anti-tanking, which is, does it make teams stop losing games on purpose? Not necessarily developing, but just losing games on purpose. And then 3, preference for quality, which is like competitive balance. The mechanism should favor worse teams and better teams, effectively.
Yes.
Right? The most ones that we're talking about more like the WNBA one, a loss in one season could affect your draft position for 2 seasons, giving even playoff teams incentives to underperform.
Say it again.
That's a bad one. It was like the WNBA one, which is like, over multiple years, your lottery odds being taken from there. Is that a loss from the previous season can affect your current season draft position. So it actually gives teams more incentive to tank in a bigger league because it affects it for longer, right?
Right.
The gold plan, which I don't know if you've ever heard about this before, but it's the idea that the moment that a team is eliminated from playoff contention, every win a team gets after that gives you more percentage to get the top pick.
Okay.
Which is cool in theory, but issue...
But then teams are just going to start losing at the start of the season to
eliminate exactly. They're going to lose earlier, which gives them more time to ramp up and get as many wins as possible at the end.
Which is why, in my opinion, to have the draft lottery at the All-Star Weekend is stupid because, again, it just incentivizes tanking in the first half of the season. You're going to get less competitive basketball at that point. It's going to make things worse.
Auctions for draft picks have been talked about.
Stupid.
Which is impractical. Relegation style is impractical as well. So here we go.
Ew, what?
This is...
No.
I know. But this is what the COLA is, right? Effectively, COLA...
Does it stand for anything?
Carry over lottery allocation.
Okay.
So teams tank because they have incentives to tank.
Yes.
This is actually from that guy writing this article, by the way. I want to make sure you know that.
That's true.
If a team is bad enough, they are rewarded with top prospects. You can imagine a system that simply did not reward teams for being bad. For example, Basketball GM as a game mode already has these random, no lottery, just best to worst, no draft, rookies are free agents. Remove all the incentive for tanking, but they also get rid of the one nice thing about the draft system, which it encourages parity by giving the worst teams the best players.
Yeah, and also rookies or free agents, everybody would just go to New York or LA or something. So yeah, anybody would just go to the team with the most cap space, just get paid the most. So yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah. So basically, what this is it is a... All right. You might ask, isn't this idea going to do a bad job putting good young prospects on bad teams? No, because there's one main important thing about the COLA. Lottery chances are not just based on the current season. For teams who do not win the lottery, their chances to win the lottery in succession years roll over to the next year. For example, if you don't win the lottery in the first year, your chances to win the lottery in the second year raise proportionally across the league. Okay. And if you win the lottery, your chances of winning the lottery again goes down.
Okay, so
specifically.
So no 2012, 2013 Cavs thing. None of that.
Yes. Well, kinda. Because it's not fully out of the realm of possibility, but mostly out of the realm of possibility.
Less chance.
For example, the winner of the first picks loses all their lottery chance for next season. The second pick loses 75%, the
I
third
wouldn't do
pick
all.
50,
I wouldn't
and
do
the fourth
all.
25%. So in practice, the team with the highest lottery odds will be the teams who have been in the lottery a lot without actually winning it.
Yeah, bad teams. Bad
In
teams.
some sense, this actually is more fair than the current lottery based on only a single season. In addition, lottery chances decrease based off playoff success. The champion loses all their lottery chances, a small price to pay for a ring. The runner-up loses 75, semifinals 50, and quarterfinals losers lose 25. The
Okay.
effect of this is to bias the lottery towards teams that have not had much playoff success and which don't really have a mechanism to get better.
Right.
Right now, you can win the championship one year, then win the lottery the next year if your star gets injured or you tank. With Cola, that would be effectively impossible.
See,
Now, that in idea, I really like. There's still some kinks to work out, and this is also the article I'm reading is the article written about the original actual study. I'm sure they go in way more detail in the actual study, right?
yeah.
But I prefer that over anything that's been brought up
I
in the
wouldn't.
last 30 years.
I wouldn't do the 100% thing. Still think there should be a chance. Like for example, Indiana. We're just bad this year. I don't think we should have no chance of winning the lottery. We're just bad. We can't do anything about it. You know, or like a team like San Antonio when David Robinson got hurt that one year. Again, we're just bad. Now, again, this is me saying I don't really want the number one pick per se. I wouldn't be mad if you got it. But also, I don't think our chance of getting number one should be diminished all the way. Go ahead.
This is the last little part I've had to mention. Okay.
Okay.
But what if there's a really strong draft? Wouldn't teams want to tank so they miss the playoffs and are eligible for the lottery? The paper has a complicated mechanism for handling the situation, and ultimately, for strong draft classes, the cutoff for lottery eligibility is moved up, such as to the second round of the playoffs, so that the 8 first-round losers are still in the lottery, but just with a
Okay.
smaller chance. For
Okay.
my implementation of basketball GM, rather than have the complexity of a moving cutoff, I made it always just the second round of the playoffs as the cutoff. At that
Okay.
point, it seems much less likely a team would want to tank for the draft rather
Yeah.
than be one of the 8 teams, the final 8 teams competing for the championship.
There.
In
I
a
think.
weak draft,
Yeah.
in a weak draft,
Uh huh.
if you win the lottery, you lose all your chances, but maybe you'd rather
Of course.
keep your chances for next year in a stronger draft class. Well, you can do
Oh.
so
Okay.
by opting out of the lottery. There's a small
Okay.
penalty for doing so, but then you keep the rest of your chances for next season.
So it's like when Lakers fans kept getting mad at Darvin Ham for not calling timeouts and like, are you saving them for the next game? This time you can actually
Mhm.
save lottery odds for the next season. I'm not
So
mad at
let's
that.
say
I'm
the
not
year
mad
the
at that.
Hawks won, they're like, we really do kind of like Sar, but we don't really want to draft this garbage guy named Ricochet. We're
And
gonna
Sar doesn't
forego
want to
our
go
pick
to us.
this year and move it
Yeah.
forward lottery odds wise.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
mad
out
at
of
that.
all the options, is it the most confusing? Kinda. But
I
do I think
think
it's the best option?
I
Yes.
think well I don't think the league is smart enough to do that. I don't think they want to do that either. It's too much thinking for them. And also, I think there is some stuff that could be worked on there. Again, I think it should be a case by case basis. The real answer is just to do everything on a case by case basis, but that's not going to happen because
No,
nobody
you have to set
yeah.
a precedent.
And also, none of this really matters because if the lottery really is rigged, then
So this is true, but this is a way for like there is no way to rig the lottery because it's
yeah.
purely based
Well,
off.
well, well,
I mean, I
well,
guess you
well,
could in theory still,
well.
but
In
even
theory,
then, it's like
in
it'd be
practice.
hard to rig this lottery in practice,
Because
just
I'm not
because
gonna.
like
Because let's be honest, Shaq number one in 1992, Penny number one in 1993.
yeah,
When they,
but even in
yeah,
this generalized area, there comes a certain point where eventually the Kings are going to get the first pick. Eventually,
yeah, eventually. But I'm just saying the league has final say. The league has final say, and
true,
I saw
but
this.
in if you're gonna do this one, they have final say year to year, but not over a 10-year
But
period.
my thing is like they can say they're doing it, but they can say
But you said that about anything. You said that about anyone.
that is
Like
true.
you know what I mean? We're
I
talking
just
about
don't
in a
trust the
hypothetical
league.
scenario.
I just don't trust the league. I just don't trust the league.
Fair.
I just don't
But
trust
then
the
if you
league
don't
enough
trust the
to
league,
think
then it don't matter what you pick. Do it.
that
you
is
just don't
true.
trust them.
That is true. I don't trust them, and I don't. I think this upcoming lottery is going to be the funniest lottery ever. I think it's going to be very funny. It's going to be
You're so fried,
hilarious.
buddy.
It's gonna be
You're so
hilarious.
fried. Oh my goodness.
And at
Wait a
this
minute.
point,
What is
uh,
the lottery?
it's on May 10th. It's on May 10th.
May 10th? Okay. Yeah, word, word.
It's on May 10th. And you know what? If we don't get it, we don't get it. At least we got something out of the pick. At least we got something out of the pick. I'm just happy we got something out of the pick.
He already
I'm
preloading the
just
loss, y'all.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy we got something out of the pick. I was talking to a friend of mine. I said, if the league's gonna do us like this, then I'm glad we got something out of the pick. We traded the pick and we got a guy because man, if we didn't and we'd still have to get a center, then that would be rough. And now I'm treating that 1 through 4 pick as a nice surprise. If we get it, then great. If we don't get it, then whatever. I still think we'll be good next season.
Man, Caleb Wilson, you're gonna love being an Indiana Pacer, buddy. Holy.
I'd love that. I would love that. If we get 4, I'm
Boozer,
happy about that.
oh my God, you're gonna love being a Pacer. What's really funny is I think one of the better comps for Boozer is a bigger, little bit slower
Pascal
Siakam.
Yeah. And I will say, if what I've seen, I don't know if you've seen our injury reports the last 2 games, but I think we're on straight up to hell with you mode to Adam Silver.
Niggas is beef. We are lying, bro.
We are. Yeah, we are. Before I was like, we're not tanking, we're just bad. Now I'm like, yeah, we're tanking. Yeah, we're tanking.
This is
now we're and I know, and Rick isn't a guy to tank. I don't think he's ever tanked before because 2022, when we traded for Tyrese, guys were hurt and we were just bad. Tyrese was getting accustomed to the team. 2023, after Tyrese got hurt, we just sucked. And honestly, we should have tanked the end of that season to get better lottery odds, but we didn't. We won some games when Tyrese came back and we got Mathurin. 2020, and then, we're up to oh no, we got
playing pretty well on the Clippers, by the way. Not up better like Mathurin.
I'm going to talk about that in a second. But now, I'm like, this is the first time I can say, maybe in franchise history, that we are tanking. And I'm only saying that for the second half of this season, not for the first half. The first half
y'all were just garbage.
First half we're bad.
First half y'all just suck.
This time, I think it's a combination of realizing that, trying to be mid isn't going to help because then we just get 5 through 9 anyway. And I think this time it's like, all right, let's just do the most smart thing and try to test those lottery odds. But then also, find us again. Go ahead. Go ahead, find us again. We don't care anymore. I love this. And I'm going to say, if we get that pick, it's going to be an all-time press from Rick in the front office. If we get that pick, nobody will take Adam Silver seriously again. I'm telling you. If we or the Jazz get that pick, I think Silver has now a precedent to send to the rest of the league. And I kind of hope that us and the Jazz both finish bottom 3 because he's going to have to give one of us a top 4 pick. And it's going to be funny to see who he chooses. Do you pick Utah, the people that you find more? I think they find him 500,000, right? They find Utah 500,000 and us 100,000. So do you pick the team that has the biggest argument to tanking beforehand? I don't think they were tanking, contrary to what you think. I don't think they were tanking. But do you give them or do you give it to us? You got to give it to somebody. You got to give it to somebody.
Someone has to get it.
But also, Sacramento's the worst team in the league, and don't they feel like the most number 5 overall pick team ever? Don't they feel like it? So right now we have the irresistible force versus the immovable object versus the other immovable object. So like I said, lottery night's going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun. No matter what the odds are, it's going to be very fun, and we're going to be live streaming that if Grizz's internet allows him to. That's what we're gonna do. We were supposed to record this. This is Sunday afternoon right now. We were supposed to record this last night, and his internet did the worst thing imaginable, like the worst thing imaginable.
To be fair,
he's running on Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage with free Wi-Fi.
Come on, bro. Don't do my nigga Jones like that, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do my man Jones like that.
He's running on COINTELPRO Wi-Fi. That's what he's running on.
Xfinity free.
Yeah. But I just forgot. I don't have much time. Let's go ahead and do these team grades. You ready? So what we're gonna do midterm. Well, not really midterm, but midterm.
Because it's really the end of the year. Yeah. You're really kind of cooked. You're trying to crash.
Yeah. Midterm grades for every NBA team. Some longer than others, but I'm gonna get. We're gonna. I don't say we're gonna trade off, but I'm gonna start the conversation, lead the conversation.
Are we doing like a tier list, or are we doing like?
No, just.
So which is so we're like, how am I gonna display this?
You know what? You want to do a tier list?
That's probably easier to do. I think that's the easier way to do it.
You have to share your screen then. You have to share your screen because it's not going to show on the.
Oh, I mean, I have to do the tier listing part. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, quick! Come on!
Shut up.
By the way, when Grizz was reading that article, I need y'all to give him the round of applause. It's the first time he's read anything without using his finger. Congratulations.
That is so disrespectful to me. I cannot believe you just said that. I'm gonna let it fly, but you're a bad person.
I am.
I hope you know that. So, are we gonna include S as an option for this or no?
Huh?
Yes, no, maybe.
What did you say?
So we're gonna include S as an option or no?
Yeah. So S, S, A, B, C, D, E, F, okay. and then I need an F minus tier real quick. I need an F minus tier. I need an F minus tier as well.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. You ready?
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready, willing, and able.
We need an F minus tier.
We need an F minus tier for the team that I'm looking at right now. Okay. And
all right, hold on. Let me add an F minus tier.
Actually, no. Make that hell. Okay, so we're gonna go from the bottom up.
Make the color
red.
Pink.
Red. Oh, red. Oh,
well,
yeah,
I can't make it red. Pink, red's already there.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Sacramento Kings. Hell. Sacramento Kings.
Why are we starting with this?
We're starting from the bottom. Like that? Because the ones at the bottom are gonna be quicker to rank. The ones at the bottom.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
No, let me say something about the Kings. All right. I'm looking like my BDI is currently looking at the ESPN standings right now. So the Pacers are the second worst team in the league. They're 28 and a half games behind, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Sacramento Kings are 32 games behind. Listen. I understand being bad. I understand being tanking. I think this is none of those. I don't know how you can be this.
They're not tanking. You have a bunch of old players.
No,
you just suck.
No. I don't understand how you can be this bad. You have decently talented guys on your team. You have Westbrook, who's doing good. You have Zach LaVine. You have DeMar DeRozan, you have Sabonis. My brain cannot compute the fact that you guys have this much talent. Like, it is talent. I'm sorry. It is talent. And you guys are this bad. Like, genuinely, if we're talking about the team that deserves the number 5 pick, it's you guys. Because you guys don't deserve to be in the league. If they make a Seattle team, they should replace the Sacramento Kings. I'm saying it. They should replace the Sacramento Kings. I don't get it. They play no defense. Doug Christie does not run any sets. Dude, 16-game losing streak. They're on a 16-game losing streak. Did you know that?
That's so garbage. Bro.
They're on a 16-game losing streak. And they also, you know what their point differential is? -11. -11. They are 3-26 on the road. They won 3 games on the road. So that means out of every 29 games, they win 3 games. That means that there's a bigger chance for the lunar eclipse happening than for the Sacramento Kings to win a road game. That is terrible. You are so bad that I don't care. I don't care if you're tanking. I don't care if you're bad. You go to hell. Terrible. So Indiana. So I guess I'll do Indiana because I'm a Pacers fan. Put Indiana in the. I'm thinking C or B. Put us in the.
It's probably. I would argue that it's D, but I'll put it in C.
I'll put it at C because we're doing what we were supposed to do, in my opinion. Because contrary to what other Pacers fans think, I knew we were going to be this bad. I knew it was going to be this bad. I knew.
Gonna be bad.
Listen. Look at my tweets from before the start of the season. I knew. I was literally telling people who thought we were going to make the playoffs that no, you don't understand what Tyrese means to us. And now with all of these injuries, I'm like, yeah, I expected this. And also, if we get screwed out of that draft pick, we traded for somebody who can help us next season. So give it a C. Now, if that draft pick conveys, I'm thinking B or A. If we get that draft pick, I'm thinking B or A. But right now, middle ground, give it a C. So now the Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn, I actually would argue
C,
D.
C. I don't know.
Because I feel like they're not developing anything. Nothing's developed.
I don't know because
like you're bad, but everyone you're bad. But like
their players have gotten better, and I think the reason why I'm a little bit higher on them. Listen, dang, I'm a little bit higher on them because I don't know. Because MPJ's broken out. MPJ's a great player. Should have been an all-star. The Cam Thomas thing was kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. The Cam Thomas thing was wild.
Unnecessary.
He averaged 24 a game a couple years ago, and you're just gonna cut him? That's wild. But also, Claxton has gotten better. He's become a better player. Clowney's good. Daron Sharp is good. You guys are developing these players. Most of your rookies are turning out, and also you guys are probably gonna have a good draft pick. Now it better be top 4 because I'm not gonna lie. If you have, you're not gonna get Keeks and Flemings when you drafted 5 point guards last year. So
yeah, they're hold if they don't get a top 3 because like,
if they don't get a top 4,
Koa Pete, welcome. That's just Michael Porter Jr. but worse.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're gonna do there.
You know what? you know what? I guess because you're banking on the pick to be top 4, I guess put him in D. But I'm a bit higher.
That's what I'm saying. Like somehow you're not as bad as you should have been, but you also aren't developing the players the 5 picks that you use. Like Igor Demon is the only one
Diomen,
that I'm like.
His name is Diomen, apparently.
Everyone says it different. Some broadcasts is Demon, some broadcasts is Diomen. So I don't know, bro.
Demon.
I don't know, bro. Either way, I just feel like it's a D.
Okay, fine.
I'll tell you what other team I want to give a D to,
hell. New Orleans Pelicans, hell. New Orleans Pelicans,
I have a bigger issue. I will put them in hell. We're not going to talk about them too much, though. This is an F. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Let me get my head off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot believe they hold themselves like this. I cannot believe they allowed themselves to be tricked by tomfoolery. Everybody's talking about, oh, Jalen Johnson's so good. This Hawks team is so good. They don't even need Trey. They were lying. And it was so clearly they were lying. Because what are you now? You have just bad contracts on a team that isn't really good. They're just not as bad as the bad teams, which is worse.
And now you guys have to deal with these experiment players like Kuminga. What are you going to do with Kuminga?
What is Kuminga going to do? That's just Jalen Johnson, but worse.
It's just Jalen Johnson, but worse. God, it's stupid. It's stupid. I understand like Trey and Kristaps were not working out, but they didn't play that much together, did they? They barely played.
Like, I would have just gave him the season. Just give him the rest of the season. You have nothing to lose.
And trade him during the offseason if you really want to. But yeah,
and you got no assets for him. I'm not saying that.
Wait. Why are they not? Are they not hell because they could get the Pelicans pick? Is that why
they're not hell? Because they have the Pelicans pick, and that's probably going to be a top 5 pick regardless. So you can go get your future point guard and just move on.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. They're the 4th worst team. I don't know. It could go to 6. Knowing the Hawks, it could go to 6.
But either way, like you're still going to get a good point guard, low end, either a really good point guard like Kingston Fleming or Derek or a Cuff, or Elijah Arenas, which they won't do. It would be really funny if they did do it. Or you're going to get like a top 3 pick, so it's not going to matter, right? Okay, so I'm giving them F, not D or C.
Okay, Washington.
Because you've been mostly doo-doo the rest of the season. So
Washington Wizards, you guys get a C. You guys get a C.
Good job, Washington.
Because
highest you've been in a minute.
Because before it was hell. But listen, Washington, I see the direction for next season. Let's see if that draft pick pans out. Right now, you have the 5th best odds, which means you're probably getting the 7th pick. Let's be honest. But Trey and AD for those 20 games, man, that's going to be fun. Those 20 games.
And even when they're not there, who cares? All you're going to do is just your front office. I want to put them in B because their front office has been killing the last 3 years.
Well, I guess, but let's just put them in C. Let's average that out. Let's put them in C right now.
Yeah,
because trading for injury-prone stars is always hard. Also, whoever told AD to bulk up, you got a special spot in hell. Because man, I just watched a clip of him in New Orleans when he was like skinnier. Why did they tell him to bulk up, man? Why did they tell him to bulk up? That stupid. But Memphis, I don't. Really.
Yes, really.
Move on.
Walter Clayton Jr. stepped on the court and got hurt for the rest of the season immediately.
Wait,
never seen nothing like it.
He got hurt?
Yes. Never seen nothing like this in my life. I mean, I don't even know what's going on, man.
I'm not watching.
Scottie Pippen Jr. got checked in the back, ran up and started a fight. You saw like 2 tweets about it.
Yeah, you got checked in the back by a player that I've never heard of. I've never heard of
I don't
that
know who that
guy.
nigga is.
I
I
don't
don't know
know
who
who
that.
that
I don't know
is.
who he is.
Respect to you. You made the NBA. Respect to you. You made
I
the
probably should put
NBA.
them in F, not hell, because it's not as bad as the
Yeah,
Kings. It's not as bad as the
yeah.
Pelicans.
It's not. And you
But
guys have your draft pick. Okay, Utah. Utah. Put them in B. Put Utah in B. Put Utah in B. Put Utah
yeah,
in
they've
B.
been doing really
Put
good this
Utah in
season.
B.
I'm really proud of them.
Because now you guys have an identity. You guys have an identity. And you
There's
didn't.
a team I'm gonna put in hell to be really funny.
And listen,
Continue
and you
though.
didn't, and listen, and you didn't trade that much for Jaren. Sorry, Grizz. You didn't trade that much for Jaren, and you guys have an identity. You have three large guys on your front court, and then your back court. You have Isaiah Collier. You have Keyshawn. No, that's Washington. Keontae George, right? Keontae. Yeah, Keontae George. And then you also have what's my guy's name? Ace Bailey. You have a good assortment of shooters, passers, and defenders. Also, my friend met Isaiah Collier in person. His head really is that square. It really is that square. It's
Yeah,
crazy. He really looks like that. That's crazy.
it's crazy.
Dallas, you guys get F or hell. F or hell. F or hell for Dallas.
Dallas?
F or hell.
I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like they're like a D to C, probably C. I would argue.
I mean, I guess because
you got off of a doo-doo Anthony Davis contract. Yes, your team sucks, but we expected that.
I guess
you're getting a bunch of good young players that like are not good young, but like good role players that are going to be there next year.
I don't know. I guess give them a D because they at least got off of the Luka stuff. They'll never get off the Luka stuff, but at least they've got off the remnants of the Luka stuff.
I'm not judging the season based off the Luka stuff. That didn't happen to them. Okay. That happened to 2 years. That happened to a year ago.
And also Nico's not there, so whatever.
Yeah, it's not anything to do with them.
Chicago, give them a D. Give Chicago a D.
I have more hate to get off. Wait a minute.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I was a Paolo believer for so long.
PB no J.
And maybe if he goes somewhere else, or maybe it's just because he's still a relatively young player in terms of like age and mentality. He might hit 28 and his play style changes a little bit, and that's the move. But you're paying Jalen Suggs $35 million.
Oh my god!
You don't have a center.
And also,
both your best players play exactly the same, but both bad, but also good, but also bad.
They play exactly the same. And Franz, you could say, well, make Franz the number one option. If he's the number one option, he's going to get the same thing that Paulo does. It's not going to be pretty. He's going to be the same guy. It's going to suck.
I don't even know what you do to fix it.
Yeah, you guys.
They're a stereotypical team that'd be really good in 2K, but not in real life. They're stereotypically that.
You guys are the 2013 Lakers, but no talent at all.
I will say, Anthony Black. Shout out to you, man.
Good player.
I thought you were cooked. I thought it was over. You did.
No,
Shout out to you.
Jamal Mosley has Anthony Black working, but unfortunately, that's the only thing Jamal Mosley's done.
Yeah.
Anyways,
is hell though.
Anyways, Chicago, give them a D. Give Chicago a D. I'd argue lower, but whatever.
I'm gonna say D because they're finally tanking.
Oh, excuse me. Milwaukee, hell. Put Milwaukee in hell. Put Milwaukee in hell. Put Milwaukee in hell. Go ahead. Put Milwaukee in hell. And disagree with me. Go ahead. Disagree with me.
I'm not going to. I actually wanted to make like 6 circle as like a bottom tier, but I can't.
Okay, go ahead. Make do Dante's Inferno. Do Dante's Inferno.
That's really funny.
Do Dante's
Inferno. I'm gonna make it because it's really funny.
Do Dante's Inferno. Yeah,
that's really funny.
Yeah. Put the Kings there and put the Bucks there. It's Dante. It's Dante. Dante.
I'm doing Dante as in Dante DiVincenzo.
Wait, Inferno?
Shut up, nigga. Shut up. But you stopped my train of thought. I was still thinking, don't do that.
Put the Kings there. Don't do that. Put the Kings there too. Put the Kings there. Put the Kings there too. Yeah, because with the Bucks, it's like I want to run victory laps, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad. I
feel so bad. This just sucks.
And you know what's so funny? I don't feel bad for anybody involved except for Cam Thomas because boy, he's going off right now. But when those expectations come in, man, we're gonna get that report in the offseason that Cam Thomas thinks he can be a starter next to Giannis. Ooh! Oh man,
be real serious.
Free
my
guy Ryan Rollins, man. Free my guy Ryan Rollins. Free Ryan Rollins. Let's start a free Ryan Rollins after school walkout. Free Ryan Rollins, bro. Such a shame. He should get that most improved player, by the way. No, nobody else is in contention for me. Nobody else is in contention for me.
They're not
Ryan
giving it
Rollins.
to him.
Who are they gonna give it to? Who are they gonna give
They're
it to?
not giving it to him. They're giving it to Ryan Neward.
Ryan. This is rookie year. You mean Andrew?
Next team, man.
Wait. Who do you mean? Wait. Who do you mean? Ryan or Andrew? Wait. Who do you mean?
Next team.
No, wait. No. I'm confused. Wait.
Thunder S tier.
No. I'm confused. Wait. What do you mean?
Thunder S tier. You got Jared McCain for nothing.
Ryan Nembhard is a rookie. What do you mean?
You're winning games.
Are they gonna give it to Andrew? Don't leave me hanging like this. I'm really confused right now. Who are they gonna give it to if it's not? You said Ryan. Do you mean Andrew? Do you mean
feel about the Thunder, Carey? How do you feel about the Thunder, man?
Oh my God! Why are you? I'm not gonna say what you're doing to me, but why are you doing this to me, man? Why are you doing this to me?
I'm so mad the Thunder got Jared McCain. This sucks.
Yeah, it's stupid. And you know what? It doesn't even matter that you guys aren't going to break the wins record because you guys are the Thunder. You guys are probably going to win the championship.
I'll tell you this though. He fits their happy agenda. He fits him and Jalen Williams together. Fits the happy agenda.
It's just a shame that he's in Oklahoma of all places. The state Oklahoma. It just sucks. Remember what folks used to do to Chris Bosh? Oh man, it's gonna be worse.
Yeah, be careful around them parts, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Be careful around that memorial statue of that one guy. Anyways, next.
Yeah, be careful.
Next team. Wait. Who do we? Charlotte. Put them in B. Put Charlotte in B.
I almost want to put them in A.
Now put them in B because we still need to see how they go. But they've been on a winning streak. They've been pretty good. Now get LaMelo off the streets.
Have somebody drive him, please, bro.
Yeah, give him a chauffeur. Because my friends call me a bad driver, and I don't know. Maybe you might be able to attest to that. But LaMelo, man. Get him off the streets, bro. Get him off
the streets. Man.
Like genuinely, it's like he's the Charlotte Grim Reaper. He's terrorizing the streets. Like you've gotten so many testimonies from people that are so specific that I believe them. You don't just make something like that up. I believe them. Like you stop your car to let somebody walk and then cut them off anyway. It's so bad.
It's getting real serious out there, bro. I don't know.
But good team. Well, better team than before. LaMelo's getting healthy. They're starting to, form an identity. Charlotte didn't have an identity. Haven't had an identity since 2021. Now they're getting an identity. Maybe they can get a winning record by the end of the season. Who knows? And actually, out of all the losing teams in the league, they have a positive point differential, which is interesting, isn't it? They have a 1.7 point differential, and they're a losing team. Okay, Portland. I almost want to put them in hell because of that one guy, but I don't know. Portland is interesting to me. Where would you put Portland?
Where would I put Portland?
Yeah, because I feel like they have. I feel like they have an identity, but it's so weird because they have a bunch of.
That's an identity I want to give them.
Yeah. It's a well. Let's be adults here. Look. What do you say? I've heard nothing but good things. I'd love to go there someday. Right? Are we doing that?
I'd love to go there someday. I'd love to go there someday.
I've heard nothing but good things. I've heard nothing but great things.
I don't even know anything that's bad happening over there right now.
I don't know. I'm just a little baby. I don't know anything. I don't know. I'm Joe Rogan. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I've heard good stuff.
Okay. LA Clippers. Put them in B. Put the Clippers in B. Because let's talk about Mathurin here. Shout out to Matt. Yeah, putting him in B. You want to put him in A?
Okay. I'm gonna put him in C.
No. I'm not gonna do that because my reasoning is you guys became good enough at the second quarter of the season to save basketball, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And then you got a decent return for Harden. You got Garland, who's probably the best player you could have gotten. Now with that toe, we'll see with that toe. But
it's a toe expert. I don't know if it's cooked or not.
Yeah, he's a toe expert for other reasons though. But the thing is, you wouldn't have gotten anything better. You wouldn't have gotten anything better for Harden, a guy who made it known that he wanted to leave. And shout out James Harden for treating the NBA like a 9 to 5 because you're a real one for that.
Yeah,
Clock
he's
in,
real.
get your money, trim your beard up, then clock out. But also with the Zubac trade, you probably got the best offer you could possibly gotten.
Yeah,
Because if
Mathen really is nice.
now let's talk about Ben because I tweeted this earlier and some people got mad at me for it. These past 2 games have been the most Ben Mathurin experience of all time. He will win you a game like he did against Denver, and then he will take you out of a game like he did in LA. And I had Clippers fans in my mention saying, "What do you mean he got us in the game at the end?" I saw those 2 fouls at the end. The charge and then the stupid foul on Marcus Smart when he took that jumper. Dumb. Mathurin is a guy that if you increase his basketball IQ from a 45 to a 75, you get Jaylen Brown. You get Jaylen Brown. If you increase Mathurin's IQ from a 45 to a 75, you get Jaylen Brown. You get an all-star and all-NBA level because Mathurin is probably the best dumb player I've ever seen. The best dumb player I've ever seen. I'm telling you, scoring wise, I think he's a top 10 in the league in terms of scoring talent. I truly believe that. I truly 100% believe that. Because there's not one aspect of scoring that he doesn't have. He can shoot threes, he can shoot the mid range, he can get to the rim finish, he can draw fouls, he can hit his free throws. But, God bless his heart. He's a bit of a dum-dum sometimes. And I saw this in Indiana, and I'm seeing it in LA. We're gonna see that those Mathurin expectations fluctuate by the end of the season, and I hope they get that pick because that's a great team if they get that pick. If they get who's their point guard right now? Who's their point guard?
Who? The Clippers?
The Clippers, yeah. Who's their point guard?
Come up.
It's not Harden. It's not Harden. Okay. So listen,
Chris Dunn.
Point taken.
I can't look it up, but Chris Dunn.
So case in point,
look it up.
If they listen, if they get that 5th pick, it is Chris Dunn. He does start for them. It is Chris Dunn.
Okay.
So listen, if they get that 5th pick and they get Kingston Fleming, that's a good team. That's a good team.
There's a cuff, boy.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Boy, and hey, if you want to get real nasty, I keep pushing this narrative because it's funny. You want to get real nasty? Elijah Arenas and no passings being had. It's just straight up shots.
That's gonna be. Oh my god, that's gonna.
Kawhi's in the corner like, what are y'all doing?
I will say I feel bad for one team's GM because Nate Ament is gonna get them fired. That's what I'm gonna say too.
Still did my guy Nate Ament, bro. Niggas, y'all are hating.
6'10" and can't dunk. 6'10" and can't dunk.
I don't need you to dunk. Dunking is an overrated skill.
All right, Vince Carter. Calm down.
I don't need you to dunk. I need you to play basketball.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome back. I forgot that one dude on the Sixers who had that really bad vertical. Who was that one dude that got drafted by the Sixers recently that had a really bad vertical? Let me look him up. 2025.
He's definitely a top 5 prospect. I don't think you should be fired over drafting the top 5 prospects. Consensus. I don't think that's consensus top 10 to top 5 prospect. I don't think you should be fired over. Now he's not like the guy you draft to a team that has no pieces. He's not that.
Yeah,
he's not a guy like the Kings should draft, but he's a guy that like.
So you're saying the Kings
Mavericks
will draft him. So you're saying the Kings will draft him. So you're saying the Kings will draft him. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
His peak, unironically, is good Keegan Murray. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
if the Mavericks draft him, I don't think it's a bad pick that he should be fired over.
Welcome back. Did this guy not get drafted? Wow, he just didn't get drafted, I guess. Whatever. Insert player here. I'll tell you what player it is.
Okay.
But what team's next? LA, we already did Golden State. What do we do for Golden State? You're not saying anything. So hell, yeah. Because just as it's such bad luck. Just as Jimmy was working out, he gets hurt, right? Just as Jimmy was working out, he gets hurt. And now
the only trade of all the Kuminga options that made you worse.
Yeah. Who do they get for him?
Kristaps.
And I mean, in theory, it's good, but Porzingis has been an in theory player for the past 20 years, hasn't he? So yeah. I want to say I'm sorry, Steph, but I'm not sorry because of some investments you made. So you know what? Live with that. You got to hold that, Steph.
Shout out you and KD, man.
Who?
Y'all was
Michael.
shooting even before we knew it, man.
Michael Dickerson. Michael Dickerson.
Michael Dickerson, bro.
Get that, Michael Dickerson. But
I would like
next?
to
Orlando.
rank
Miami.
the Rockets.
Can we get okay? Fine. D
as a D.
D. Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with on-court activities.
Yeah, because I'm not
very little. Well, there is some on-court activity there because they also just aren't as good as we think they should
because Jabari Smith. I'm not going to continue. He's gotten enough. He's gotten enough flack. I'm not going to continue. I'm whatever.
Yeah, he's who Jabari Smith Jr. is. I'm not going to hate on him.
I'm just saying though, if I'm Jabari Smith, I would have punched KD. That's what I'm saying. I would have punched him.
Maybe he did. That's why they're cool now. Maybe he did. We just didn't hear it.
I would have punched him again. I would have punched him 2 times. Yeah, because I'm not gonna. Am I wrong? That was crazy to say. I'm not wrong. That was crazy to say.
It's crazy to say anything that he said. Now, what I will say, this is the one time I will defend
Dickerson?
Durant the Kevin.
Dickerson? You're gonna defend Dick. You will defend Dickerson here. Okay, what are you saying?
The only time that I will defend him is this. I've talked bad about people to my friends to get my anger out, and I've not actually meant that. I will give him that. Now, granted, in KD's case, these are not his.
No. It's so funny because you said you didn't want to talk about it that much, and I have a little bit to say. They were waiting with these screenshots. They were waiting. With
they were waiting for it to happen, which is crazy.
They were like, "Oh man, let me expose this guy now." Shout out to Pranav for giving them the opportunity because man, it was bad. Honestly, if I'm Sengun, I'm punching him. If I'm Jabari Smith Jr., I'm punching him. And honestly. If I'm Kyrie, I'm punching him. If I'm Kyrie, I'm punching him too. Now, Kyrie may be a little bit better reason for him to be mad at him, but still, I'm punching him.
You know a player that the Rockets would really like
Dylan Brooks? Dylan Brooks?
Like a ball handling guard that's like really good at getting in the paint. Gets a lot of paint touches, really athletic.
Who is that? Ja?
Man, they really love a Jalen Green.
Oh man,
isn't that funny?
Honestly,
isn't it funny how this works?
Honestly, they could use one of those ball handling guards, or they could use a hustler. They could use a hustler who can hit threes. They could use either one of those guys.
Yeah, if only they could get one of those guys.
I remember you. I remember you said this when the trade happened. It's like you're trading 2 guys that aren't that good, but collectively, it might be an issue. You're trading both of them, so you don't have the option for one of them.
Yeah, and then injury happens, you're fried, and then it happens.
And it happened before the season. It happened before the season. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie. That second round exit is gonna be cinema. Can
I be honest?
First round exit.
My hot take. I don't think they got the first round the way they play right now.
Maybe.
Lie. Because it's such an easy team to game plan against.
It's an easy team. Like if y'all get Wemby, it's over. That's a sweep. That's a 5-game. That's a 5-game series because KD wins.
Y'all might be cooked. If y'all get the Timberwolves, you're fried.
Yeah. If y'all it's over, bro. It's over. Y'all gotta hope for
if the Nuggets are healthy when you play them, you might be fried.
Y'all gotta hope for the Warriors.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta hope for whatever playing team. You're not gonna be high enough in the standings to get that.
But I'm not gonna lie. I haven't liked KD for a while. I like him even less now because of non-basketball reasons. He deserves all of this. He deserves all of this.
It's so sad we have a player that's so smooth in basketball, but it's so
so stupid,
hilariously
so stupid,
dumb,
so stupid.
outside of basketball. But
bro,
this is what basketball is.
Bro, you got exposed for having burrs 10 years ago. Now you're gonna do this again? Stupid, bro. Why are you doing it on Twitter where you can get a screenshot? Tell people in person.
Can I be honest? And I didn't want to say this on the podcast because it feels like bashing somebody, but it's because this nigga don't got no friends, bro.
He doesn't.
So why? He don't got friends, bro.
KD is the tallest incel in the world. The tallest and
because your friends wouldn't post this, bro.
Yeah, he's the tallest and most. Bro, did you see that people were calling him out on his manhood in his burner account? They were like, "You're not gonna face me like a man because I know who you really are." Bro, people are talking about you like that on your burner account. That's crazy.
And that's some 19-year-old Reddit user who just
Yeah.
knows you're not gonna talk about. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
You
and these
letting
are
Brad put you in your place. That's insane, bro.
and these are 30-year-old men, I'm pretty sure. Those are his friends. Those are 30-year-old men.
Those are your boys, bro. That's crazy.
That
Like,
he was your
I
man,
don't
and
know.
he was your man. Heard you
He
grew
was
up
your
with him.
man's.
Heard you grew up with him.
On a way better note, I'm giving the Cavs an A. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd give him an S. I'm not gonna lie. I would give him an S.
The
I
only reason
would
I'm not
give him
giving
an
him an S is because
ah.
you have made your window extremely small.
But like also your window's smaller, but also I think you've gotten smaller a little bit. You can slide through that window now. Because James, they're undefeated in the James
The
era. You know
window's
that.
gotten wider. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Or yeah, the James, they're undefeated in the James era. I'm not gonna lie, I see it.
James,
I see
calling it the James era is so funny.
The
Because
James
the
era.
greatest player of all time is LeBron James. That's what makes it funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think LeBron goes back there next season. Now, and I think LeBron will still be good next season. That team is gonna be
I
tough
don't
to
know
beat.
if he will because they don't got no
I think he will.
freaking money, bro.
Yeah, but like I think listen, because they're like LeBron won't take a pay cut for the Lakers. I think he will take a pay cut for the Cavs because it's the last season of his career and he wants to end it at home. We know LeBron at this point. I think he'll be nice to them for one season. He'll have that little Kareem type farewell tour, that Kobe farewell tour. Have it in his hometown, and like have Bronny courtside at every game. Well, Bronny might not be in the league by next season because
he probably will if he's in the league. I actually think he's played well enough to actually earn an NBA roster spot.
I will say this: Bronny has been good. He's been good.
Yeah, he's actually been good. I think he's actually played well enough to earn a roster spot.
Which makes the nepotism argument even dumber because I think even if his last name wasn't James, he'd still be in the league. It'd just be like maybe he'd be an undrafted free agent, but still he'd be in the league. He'd be in the league, you know, because he was good.
Yeah.
He was good before the heart issue. He was good before the heart issue, and he's came back from that. Shout out Nikola Topic, by the way, for similar reasons. Shout out
you, man.
Yeah, you bald now. Anyways. Let me get to what's next. But let me say a little bit. James has some insane motion. For you to bring Travis Scott to Cleveland, that's crazy. That's crazy. And dude, you know the Kings invited Travis Scott to that game?
That's so that's nasty.
That's crazy. And he was out there cursing on the mic, bro. I love it, bro. The James era is really fun. The James era is really fun. And then next year when we get the James Squared era, that's going to be really fun. I'm scared of that team.
James Squared era.
I'm not going to lie. If we get that pick, that's the only team I'm afraid of in the East. That's the only team.
Well, their defense is still going to be kind of trash.
But I'm not going to lie. That's a good team, bro. That's a good team. And Mobley doesn't have to put as much effort into offense because he's failing at, but he can just be a defensive guy. Because then listen, bro, this lineup, bro, you have James, you have Donovan, then you have James, then you have Mobley, then you have Allen. That's a sick lineup, is it not? Is it not a sick lineup? That's a crazy lineup.
It is, but it's just like that front court defense is doo-doo but garbage.
Listen, bro. Buckets. And honestly, I'm excited because LeBron, I think next year LeBron is going to play a giant Trevor Ariza role. You know what I mean? Just like a scaled up Trevor Ariza. That's what he's going to be in his last season. Trevor Ariza who can play make a little bit. Right now he's a giant point guard. Next season he's going to be playmaking Trevor Ariza. He's going to scale down so well. He's going to be Draymond who can score. It's going to be so fun to watch. I'm excited to watch that team. Now that's a hell of a team right there. Because I'm not going to lie, if James goes back to Cleveland, that they're going to have 70 national TV games and I'm going to watch all of them. It's going to be so fun to watch. I'm geeking out over something that I don't even know will happen. I think it'll happen, but I don't know it'll happen because I don't know LeBron. But, I mean, about Cleveland, I've heard nothing but good things. I'd love to go there one day. Anyways. Next, we have Miami. Miami, I'm not going to lie. Put him in a D. Put Miami in D. I don't get it. The only thing I can say about Miami is I don't get it.
Picking beside the Rockets and the Bulls, and I believe you deserve to be there.
Yeah,
sad part.
Because like, bro, pick a side. Are you going to be bad or are you going to be good? This is why I said they should.
I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this right now.
They should have just called it. Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot wait for that Tyler Hero trade to like the Kings for like DeAndre Hunter and nothing else.
Nasty, bro.
It's gonna be so funny when it happens, bro.
Because, bro, you should have traded him a while ago. You should have traded him when his stock was high before, because he wasn't gonna. I think Tyler Hero can lead to winning basketball, but I think it's situational. It's situational. But
yeah, I agree.
yeah, but man, y'all gonna waste Kel'el Ware's talent. Y'all are gonna waste his talent. You're gonna waste his talent. He's so good, and he has issues, whatever. But the thing is, we're gonna give that brother grace because he's in Miami, and Miami doesn't have any direction. So if he goes to a good team, if he goes to a team with a direction, then I'm gonna make a jurisdiction on him because I think Kel'el Ware is a great talent, and I think personally he can be a great player. She is very gorgeous to me. All right. Y'all, and also y'all should have traded. Y'all should have traded Bam. I'm not gonna lie. If this is what y'all were gonna do, you should have traded Bam. You should have, and y'all better trade him during the offseason. Get him out of there. Get Bam out of there. Get him out of there. At least give Kel'el the keys, or trade Kel'el and let Bam play. So stupid, bro. I hate this team. I used to hate them because the Pacers were rivals with them. Now I just hate them because they're dumb. Now I just hate them because they're dumb and they're stupid and they're garbage. They're dumb. They're fat. They fat. They stink. They ugly and they broke. Anyways. Philly. D.
Oh man.
Actually. Well, the front
C
office.
because Joel's playing good, I guess.
Yeah, C because
Vitae's good, and
but I'm not gonna lie, Paul George. The Paul George thing is still so funny to me.
This is a C minus. This is not like a C plus, man.
This is a 7. This is a 70. This is a 70. This is a straight 70.
I'm gonna put the Celtics in A, by the way. So we'll go ahead and do that.
S.
I don't know about S. I think it's just
S. No, bro. Nobody expected them to be this good, and no. S. I'm gonna put them in S just because of the principle. Because Jaylen Brown's playing like an MVP candidate. I think he should be like in the MVP conversation. I'm just saying he should be in the MVP conversation. If Jaylen Brown wins MVP, I will not be mad. If Jaylen Brown wins MVP, I will not be mad because he's producing, bro. He's producing. He's playing great basketball, and the team is winning. You can't be doing this. I know you're not. You're not. Come on, bro. He's playing great. He's genuinely.
Yeah, man. He's almost as good as no one else. He's just not better than the other MVP candidates. That's all. That's all I care about.
Oh my! He's a great player. He is great.
He is great. He's playing amazing. It's not hatred. He's gonna be all NBA level player.
He should be all NBA player. He should be all NBA first team.
He probably will end up being first team because of the injury rule. But
I think he should be all NBA first team regardless. He's a great player, bro. Look. Listen, bro. I know, like, we shouldn't be hanging out with Tariq Nasheed and 19 Keys and, Dr. Umar and, making assumptions about Scotty Barnes that are dumb. But on the court, you a bad mama jamma. I'm just gonna say that.
If there was no injury rule, the top 5 players, all NBA would be like what? Luka, Giannis, Shea. Jokic, Shea. You're saying Brown?
Yes.
So no Wemby.
Wemby's 2. Wemby's on be a second team.
So that's 5. So Wemby's he has to be second team.
Yeah, Wemby's on be a second team. Because
he's not better than Wemby, bro. I don't think that's true.
Listen, he's so good.
He's top 10 is great. That's a great place to be. Let's just keep him there.
Top 7. If you're
I feel about Jaylen Brown. Now we're starting to swing the pendulum the other way. He's starting to get overrated all of a sudden. I don't like it, bro.
Well, no, I'm just saying he's an MVP candidate this year. I don't think it would be ridiculous if he was
I don't think he is. I think he's 4.
That's an MVP candidate. He's top 5, an MVP candidate. I think.
No, it's not. When you say MVP candidate, you don't mean that he's 4. It's not the same thing.
Okay, whatever.
Who was the 4th in the Giannis Harden year? Do you remember?
Wait, in 2019?
Yeah, who was 4th?
Giannis, Harden, PG, and I think it was Embiid. Embiid was a great player.
Whenever oh, Joel was close in 2019. We don't do that, bro. That doesn't exist.
Well, with that logic, Jaylen Brown won MVP in 3 years. There you go. I mean, listen.
We can make a bet on that.
I mean, my MVP thing is I don't think Derrick Rose should have won in 2011. I don't think he should have won in 2011.
True, but what I'm saying is, like, I think Shea should still have an MVP level season, even if
I think the MVP right now might be. It's probably Shea.
I think
it's Shea, Jokic, and then Shea, Jokic, and then Wemby. I
I
think.
think Wemby is third.
Yeah, Wemby's third.
And I would argue for Cade fourth before I argue Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Being
Okay,
honest
you know
with you.
what? You know what? If the All NBA teams were position locked, then Jaylen Brown would be All NBA first team. Anyways,
absolutely, I agree with that. Because they're not, he's probably like second team.
Oh god.
Now, granted, in actuality, he'll probably be first team because of the rule thing.
For him, I'm not gonna say anything. He deserves it. Good for him. Good for him.
Shout out you, man. They're gonna love when they pay you $70 million.
Isn't he already getting paid that much? He's got a lot. He's got a huge contract.
He's getting paid 60. He's getting paid. That's why I kind of hate not to sidetrack on Jaylen Brown's personal life. I kind of hate like the Tariq Nashaw stuff. I just kind of like it. It's just feels disingenuous when you make $60 million. It feels disingenuous to be like the system's holding us down.
Oh
Who's us? Who's us, nigga? You make $60 million.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I looked a little bit of that video that Kyrie shared. No.
I can't see your face, but I know exactly what you're doing.
I'm thumbs down. No, bad. And that is something that we should always be skeptical of him for. I don't care. I'm gonna side eye him forever because of that. Because I think I should be able to. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. Shout out. I had a conversation with Russ about this, and I'm like, Kyrie and Jaylen Brown. I feel like, do you think they fit into pseudo intellectualism? Like,
yeah, they definitely are.
Like, I think they are smart people, but because of people calling them smart, they think they're the smartest in the room. Lupe Fiasco's like that too. I
think they're smart. I don't think they're intelligent.
Yeah. Like they're smart enough to get a 4.0 GPA, but they're not intelligent, you know? Yeah.
They're probably one of the smarter NBA players.
But that's not saying a lot.
That's not saying but.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Wemby. I think Wemby might be the smartest NBA player. I think he might be. I think Wemby might be the smartest NBA player based on what I've heard.
Probably like Chris is way more intelligent than we give him actual credit for.
Oh wait, who?
Chris Paul.
He doesn't count anymore. He doesn't count anymore.
I know he didn't count anymore, but he still was in the league this year. So I'm just
honestly, Chris Paul is my pick to be the commissioner after Adam Silver. I think he should be the commissioner.
Oh, he'd be such a good commissioner. And he's tiny, so it's funny.
Yeah, and he's bald.
Like, bro, he's just continuing the. This is so funny. Anyway, who's the most intelligent player in the NBA? On top of my head, I'm trying to think.
Wemby, Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam is pretty smart.
Siakam was pretty smart. I give you that.
Not Steph. Not Steph. No, not Steph. I'm not gonna lie. Amen Thompson is pretty smart too. I like Amen Thompson.
Both of them are pretty smart.
Yeah,
I think
because they're like scholar level, basketball wise at least. I don't know. That's an interesting conversation.
That's a weird question. I feel like the issue too is that like we have so much with social media and stuff being where it is. We have so much more. Some of the stuff about being intelligent is like the mystique of your intelligence.
Pseudo-intellectualism.
We wouldn't recognize that Jaylen Brown and Kyrie aren't as smart as we think they are without them constantly trying to prove that they were.
And honestly, that's the same type of thinking that made people think Illuminati was smart. Anyways, next team. We're gonna end on that. We're gonna end on that. Okay,
Nuggets.
Phoenix.
I think.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Phoenix. I'm gonna give you a B. B.
Shout out you.
Now,
for better.
Now, man, Dylan Brooks is hurt, so the fun Suns might be over. But hey, Jalen Green, we'll see what he does.
Hooping. Hey. Now, I love seeing Jalen Green play basketball, bro. I will never forget, bro.
Now, I will say I will expect you to make 6 buckets on less than 18 shots. But hey, if you hit the game winner, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways,
buckets are buckets.
Toronto, you get a B. A B. Toronto, you get a B because I like your direction. I like the way your team is going. I like it.
What voice is this?
I like it like that.
Nope. Detroit Pistons. Can't get away from. I give them an A.
Wait. Why not? You can't get away from that song?
I'm not doing this with you, bro. I give it an A, bro. I'm giving it an A. I think the Pistons, they would have been asked had they done something at the trade deadline because I am a little worried about them having no shooting.
They should have a shooter. Again, the crown is yours. They should have a shooter. The crown is yours.
But, crown is yours. But still, really good team. Probably equal level to the Cavs to me in terms of like my opinion of them.
Yeah.
kind of a complete team, obviously, I think, but like
the
I really like
Pistons,
their team. I like their vibe. I like their style.
I will say, bro, the Pistons have a better record than the Thunder. I'm just saying they have a better record than the Thunder. And we were talking about the Thunder breaking the wins record. The Pistons are killing it, bro. But now I will say, I will say, most obvious second round exit ever. Most obvious.
They're like, I'm giving you an A because I think I like you, but like,
yeah,
you're losing to the Cavs in that second round, buddy. You're not getting out of this one.
You guys are last year's Cavs. You guys are last year's Cavs.
You might in the second round. You might beat the Celtics if Tatum isn't there. You might beat them. Hey, very possible.
Hey, Grizz, speaking of songs that you are tired of, are you tired of a "You My Little Boo" thing? Are you tired of that song too?
I was waiting on that song to come out for like 3 years, so my tiredness of it is low.
Dude, I've heard it. I heard it in Aldi the other day.
I'm glad he's getting paid because he had that song waiting for it to be cleared, and they didn't clear it for like 2 years. Now he's finally cleared. Every business gets to use it. Which is
what about the Shabuzi song? I'm not even gonna name it. What about the Shabuzi song? I'm tired of that, man. It's still getting played. It's still getting played.
This 9 to 5 ain't working.
Oh my god, bro, it's so bad.
Lakers. I'm giving them
C. Because y'all have no
mediocrity.
Defense. Y'all have no defense. Y'all have no defense.
Can't defend a sneeze.
C for Kent, and I'm not gonna lie. Playoff Ayton? Oh man, playoff Ayton. Because you have Luka. You don't have an excuse. But man, you just don't care about the game anymore. Playoff Ayton is going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun to see what type of weapons Lakers fans hurl at his house. It's going to be very fun. They're going to...
Wait.
Huh?
I need to tell you this before I forget, Kerry.
Go ahead.
I just remembered something. Somebody texted me, and they said, like, I feel like if I send you something that's good, you reply with, like, a stupid meme or something. Mm-hmm. And I started to type, or I'll say, like, geez Louise, and I was spelling it with a J. And it auto-corrected from G's to Jews. That's how I was about to press the button. I was like, wait.
Yo, yeah. Shout out Puka Nakua. Shout out Puka Nakua.
Shout out Puka Nakua,
man. Anyways. Shout out the Jews as well. Abrahamic religion.
Shout out y'all.
That's the second time in a row I've said shout out the Jews.
Shout out the Jews, man.
Dude, have you seen this clip I'm gonna show it to you later, but it's Club 520. You know the woman that's always with them, Barbie, right?
Yeah.
They ask if you were to change another religion, what would you be? And she's like, I'll become Jewish. And then DJ was like, whoa, hold on now. Shout out to them. Hold on now.
I know what you're talking about. Hold on now.
We about to get kicked off the air.
Be careful now.
You know what? I gotta talk to my Jewish friends. I don't think they're in the weather controlling meetings. Like, apparently, since all of them do that, I want to talk to them. Like, you guys are missing out.
Niggas, hey, it's cold over here. Have y'all realized?
Again, shout out.
You want to do something about that?
Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to
you, man. Timberwolves. I think I want to give them an A. I think. I think the vibes are up with the Timberwolves.
I give them A or a B. But yeah,
A or B, but I think they're higher than like the Hornets and the Jazz.
Okay, put them at the end of B. Okay. B knocking on A because I don't see a way you guys beat the top tier West teams. You guys have a niche.
I do.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see some.
His name is Anthony Edwards.
We say that, but we'll see.
I also think that this OKC team, with their shooting woes being worse, there's a way better chance to catch them lacking.
Spurs going A.
They will also be an A, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. If the Spurs see the Thunder in a series, we're gonna have to see. But I'm not gonna lie, Chet, you might be in for 7 days of hell, because Wemby don't like you. He don't
like that nigga. Hey, all his intelligence goes out the window in pure rage. He doesn't care, but he does not like that guy, bro.
You think he puts down the physical book and starts reading on a Kindle Fire when they're playing the Thunder?
That's hilarious. Yes. Where's my Kindle at?
Man, I shout out to the Kindle. I used to have one of those. Now I read off PDFs. Now I read off PDFs on the internet.
Real talk, but you can just use a Kindle to read. Why do you wait?
I
like you can read PDFs on a Kindle though. You know that, right? Like,
I don't want to buy a Kindle. I just have my laptop for that and my phone. I don't have.
But like the Kindle doesn't like hurt your eyes though.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay money for that. I don't want to pay money for a device that I'm
Man,
only
you
going
buy
to use
all
to
these
read.
shoes, you don't even wear them.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay money for a device that I could for something to use to read when I can just read on my phone.
But the thing that the Kindle's good at is that it has really good life battery, and you also can you could in theory pirate. I'm not saying that you do that or
How
anything.
much is a Kindle? How much is a Kindle?
Like $100.
Pirating
Probably
books
70.
is crazy. Pirating books is crazy. Let's move on.
No, it's not.
Pirating books is crazy.
Some of these niggas be charging.
Knicks. I might gotta give y'all a B. I might gotta give y'all a B.
I feel like it's a C.
Nah,
the vibes are not up, man.
The vibes are not up, and y'all are not as good as you should be.
Yeah, so I feel like they're a C. Like, cause like the Timberwolves, their vibes are up. The Toronto Raptors, their vibes are up. Like all these teams' vibes up. These are like average vibes right here.
If I may interject for a second, I'll use a $5 word there. But I saw this. I'm gonna look for it for a sec. Okay. Jalen Brunson on his next contract. Obviously, I'd love for the Knicks to do right by me. Oh man. Listen. If y'all don't win the championship this year, which this year is your only chance is this year. Okay? Your best chance and your only chance arguably is this year, because next year the Cavs are still good. The Pistons are going to be better. We're back. The Raptors are going to be better. The Wizards are going to be good for 25 games. The Sixers are still going to be good. Oh man, if y'all don't win that championship this year, oh, it's over. Because what Michael Jordan say? Kemba said Supermax, and I said super hell no. That's what's gonna happen. They're about to do you so dirty. And look at your face. I know you know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna 70 million big ones.
70 million. Hey,
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think looking back on it, and also I think the Knicks giving him 70 million will probably make their team better than if they had that money. I think a part of their issue is them giving 5 starters $30 million each.
Yeah, that is true.
I think and them also, not living up to it.
Also, shout out to OG, because you've been mid as mid can be this year. You've been mid.
But they just let it fly. That's why everybody hating on Mikal Bridges. This nigga OG don't do nothing.
OG's worse.
This nigga don't do nothing. At least Mikal's trying.
You've been Mitty Mitterson. You've been Mitty Mitterson.
Mitty Mitterson. So you get rid of Cat, you get rid of OG or Mikal, replace them with some not replacement level players, but like Josh Hart's still on the bench. You can probably just move him up to starting level.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This whole Knicks core, like this Knicks contention, I see it lasting 2 years. This year, next year, and the year after. After that.
So I'm saying next year you give him that 70 mil, which gives you a reason to trade Cat and Mikal or something like that.
But
send them to the Nets or something.
But they won't. So next, they won't. Next.
They have to. If Jalen Brunson says he wants to get paid, they have to. They're not another option.
They won't pay him. They will not.
See, they will let him go. They won't have to pay him. Someone's got to pay him.
I mean, when does his contract expire?
I can't look it up. You have to look it up because I don't want to go off the screen.
Let me look it up.
Also, if anybody's on here making fun of me for using Opera, I want you to know, shut up.
I use Opera GX. He just used the wrong Opera.
What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is.
Let's see. Let me go down and let me look at the contract.
You're not going to answer the question.
Let me look at the contract. Okay. So Brunson is under contract until 2029.
You a fool. They're going to wait for that, though. I'll tell you that right now. You better pay him now. What ain't happening?
I think they're going to wait until like 2027 when they see how the rest of this core does. How long is Mikal signed for? You don't know. I'm going to look it up. Why would I assume you know? You don't memorize contracts off the top of your head? My bad.
I don't. It's okay.
New York Knicks salary cap table.
I hate these Carlos Boozer stupid conversations on Twitter.com.
Carlos?
Carlos Boozer's I'm not Carlos. Cameron Boozer's game won't translate while a 6'1" guard with a bag.
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
We believe in him.
Hey! So,
yeah.
Cat is signed until 2027. Then he has a player option for $61 million until 2028, which he will take. I think he'll take that. OG is signed until 2028. Then he has a $48 million player option until 2029, which he will take that. Jalen is signed until 2028. Then he has a player option until 2029, which I'm not going to lie, by that time, he probably won't be that good. He'll be like 34.
Yep.
So that might be it for him. That might be a smaller contract, and he won't be that good. So that might actually just be the contract. That might actually just be the contract.
Yeah.
That might actually just be the contract. I'm not gonna lie, they might be screwed. They might be screwed.
They're screwed,
man.
Like you have to do it. You have to just go ahead and give it up.
Dude, McCall is signed until 2029?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have to trade two of them.
And then he has a player option until 2030, which he will accept. He will accept that.
He will accept.
Josh Hart is signed until 2027, and he has a team option until 2028. They probably accept that option. Mitchell Robinson expires this year. And
they don't have the money to re-sign him unless they trade two of those people.
Oh man, you hear the music? You hear the music in the background?
Yeah, I hear the saxophones. I'm saying you have to if you're gonna pay him, which you're probably gonna have to do. Especially that he took the pay cut before. You can't even the Knicks are gonna be mad at the Knicks fans are gonna be mad at you if you don't.
Like I was saying before, Darius, this season. Look at me. This season and next season. This season and next season.
Why'd you do that?
Look at me. This season and next season.
Can I stop my share screen now, please?
We're done. Wait. Save it.
Wait, you ready?
That's our tier list for the teams in the league right now. We have Hell and we have Dante's Inferno. And I'm not gonna lie, we're making good time right now. We're making really good time. We're only an hour and 25 minutes.
We made pretty good time.
We just finished the tier list.
That did not download. Hey guys. Hey, download for me. What you guys doing?
Look, you can't use a computer. Look, guys, you can't use a computer. Look.
Shut up. All right, there we go.
Okay, now stop sharing your screen.
This guy.
So, this might be the most listenable podcast we've ever put out.
I don't know if it is. I'm about to make it worse. So,
what are we? I got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes.
I just want to talk to you about what is your next? What is the great Cammy's next hobby gonna be?
Pool, right?
We know you love shoes.
It's pool.
Jerseys.
It's pool.
I saw you with the billiards stupid thing last time. I made fun of it.
While you're at it.
You're so sick. This is sick, man. I want to tell you this before the podcast, and I want to tell it to you when I was able to see your face. I want you to know, Cammy, I make fun of you for being into things, but I'm trying to be you. I wish I was into things and had the I don't know if it's focus necessarily.
Drive.
I don't know what I would call this. I wouldn't call it I guess the drive to spend money / get better at the thing. Because I was thinking about what am I gonna do with my hobby? I was like, I thought about pottery. I thought about jerseys. I thought about it's about hobbies that I can spend money on. Right. It's not necessarily just hobbies generally. Like I'm into basketball play calling stuff, but that's not necessarily money I think I can spend money on. I can, but not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy, that looks so. God, you look so. Oh my God, you look so stupid. Oh my God, you look so stupid.
Hey, listen, it works. It works though.
Do this. Do that.
I've gotten so much better. I mean that's my celebration every time I hit one. Yeah, every time. Every time I hit one.
That's so nasty.
What
is the age range of people you're playing against?
College people.
All college people? Okay.
Yeah, I play with my college friends. Like my celebration, it's just a shooter McGavin. If you know what that is, it's just a shooter McGavin. Every time I get a pot, shooter. Every time I get a pot, every time, and it's become folklore. It's become folklore with me now. I'm not Happy Gilmore.
You're so sick, man.
Listen, when I was with my friends, I went to one of my friends' campuses, and we were playing pool at this bar with a bowling alley, and it was just the three of us, so we couldn't play a game. But there was this dude, this older black gentleman named Tony there, and we were doing 2-on-2, and I was matched up with Tony, because they wanted to play with each other or whatever. And me and Tony, we won 2-0. We won one game and then we won the other game. And then when I shook Tony's hand, tell him good game, I told him the bad guy always wins in the end. And my friends got so
That's
mad.
so stupid.
My friends got
That's
so
so
mad.
stupid.
My friends got
That's so
so
stupid.
mad.
When I was bad at 2K, that's the type of stuff I would do when I won games.
Dude, it's like you lose 5 games of 2K in a row, then you win one game, you start bouncing around. You just need that one game to prove that you're better. Literally, we treat 2K like WWE feuds. Like CM Punk versus John Morrison, you lose 4 matches in a row against that guy, you win the next one for the title, you're automatically better than him. You're automatically
better. I have proven my superiority.
And I will now retire.
I played a man game with Z recently, and I lost. And I was on the phone with him. I told him, "Hey, if I lose this game, I want you to know that I'm gonna troll him, and I'm going to say that he didn't deserve this win because I lagged. He had quit the last game. We never actually finished the game the first time. And I was like, hey." He's like, "I won. Let's go better." I said, "What do you mean you won? We're tied."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, we're not. We said the first game didn't count." I said, "But it does."
But it does. But it does, though.
But it does. That's not what the stat sheet says.
But it does, though. But it does.
But it does.
It
does count.
I receive your good players. You receive my bad players.
I receive Giannis. You receive Tyler Hero. Let's talk.
Oh man.
One last thing. If I tell you. So I'm doing my Bull series to get my video for the month.
Mm-hmm.
And we tanked all year. Not on purpose. We just sucked. Did a really cool trade deadline. Giannis went to the Hornets. It's really cool trade deadline. Get to the offseason, we get to the draft. I get the second pick, draft a player I really like. And then we run rookie signing. And I see that he's getting paid $40 million.
Yeah. You told me about this.
I don't know what rule change happened, but I had to scrap the entirety of the series, basically. Because all the rookies are getting paid way too much money, and there's no way to go back and fix a rule. Otherwise, I'd have to go a year ahead, which ruins the integrity of the. So I don't know what my video this month going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do. It might be the 2001 edit, but I just feel like it's unfair. What'd you say?
Gloving speed run, just do cool things with gloves and like.
That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I stopped doing the over video for a while to give myself some time.
I myself am very excited about the Sami Zayn video that I'm going to do. I'm not going to record until after Ramadan because I want to curse in it, but I'm excited. When I'm planning to, you know how when FD does his videos, he goes into different places to record different parts of them. When I do the part about Muslim wrestlers, I'm going to be outside my masjid that I grew up with, the one that you went to. I'm going to be outside there and I'm going to be recording it, and nobody's going to question me because nobody's going to question me because they see me talking into a camera. They're going to assume it's something important, so they're not going to bother me. Yeah. That's
steal your camera.
No, they don't. Actually, what's so funny is I actually did get something stolen from there, and it was insane. I was there in 2016. This was 2016, and this was when I first learned what pirating was. And I was playing WWE 2K15 on my. I just thought the computer was good because it was Windows 10, but it was running at 8-9 frames per second. We used to think that was good. I used to think that was good because I didn't have a PS4 at the time. We could afford one. My mom just never bought me one. But I was playing it, and it was time to pray. I put my laptop in my backpack. I went out. I went to go pray. Came back, gone. It was gone. My laptop, my phone was gone. All of it was gone. And then what's so funny is a couple months later, my mom had a MacBook, and I used to play games on the MacBook. And same exact thing happened. MacBook was gone. So now I have no laptops. And my mom was so mad. She was trying to hide it because you know how mothers do the smile, but you can tell they're gritting their teeth really hard. She was doing that.
It was tearing you up, big bro. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But then what's so funny is, I've said that a lot, 8 months later, and by this time, I I hadn't got a gaming laptop yet, but I had forgotten about those. 8 months later, my uncle gets a backpack from somebody at the masjid, and it has my MacBook, my Windows 10 laptop, and my phone. The same backpack that I had before. It had all those items, and they came right back to me when I forgot about them. And I told my mom, look, they're all back. Nothing happened. And she didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it.
She was like, man, you still lost that jet.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny? You know how that laptop's lifespan ended?
How?
The battery died. The battery died. The inside battery died because I was playing too much. The inside battery died. And then about 4 months later, I got an actual gaming laptop, and we get to present day. Now I can actually play games, good frames. So can you now. Good frames, good.
Kinda.
I don't know what that issue is. I'm gonna have to talk to you about that. That's weird. But I can play good frames.
I think maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I think that's all that it probably is.
Good graphics, but also.
Oh, there he goes, guys.
Also,
here we go.
No, I'm right here. Don't worry. I've kind of been off emulation recently because
we're back.
Yeah. Now these are jailbroken. To be fair, these are jailbroken. But
how you jailbreak a controller?
No, the systems, man, not the controllers.
Oh, okay. I was like, what does that mean? But okay.
Yeah, we have built-in aimbot. But I've been playing a lot of NBA Street Home Court. I've been grinding the tournament mode, the season mode, and my guy, he's called Ty Halliburton because Tyrese is too long of a name.
Is that PS2 or PS3 home
court?
PS3.
PS3.
Okay.
Yeah. But my guy is called Ty Halliburton because Tyrese is too long of a name. He has a 100 shooting, a 100 handles, a 100 steal, and a 100 speed. And everything else is not good because he's a point guard. And I've been switching out players in and out. Like one time I had Emeka Okafor as my center. I played one game with him. Then I switched him out for Ben Wallace. Then Emeka Okafor got mad and I had to beat him in a game to get respect from my team. Great game. It's aged pretty well. It's very annoying to play if you have bad players or if you're not good at the game because I got better later on. But very fun game. And this is what I play NBA 2K6 and SVR 2007 on. And I'm also going to plan to check out some of those WWE 2K mods, like the WWE 2K14 Legends mod. I'm going to check that out on this. It's very fun. When you turn on the console, it glows blue instead of green. That's how you know it's jailbroken.
That's funny. I will say this too. I started playing NBA Street 2.
Good.
On my PS Simulator. I've never played any of the Street games.
It's a great game.
I never, because my dad hated arcade games like that. He's the arcade guy. And now my life needs arcade games like that.
He was a sim guy.
I only really play simulation sports stuff, and you have to focus so much.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of generalized.
Just get in, play the game, and get out. Just get in.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of Call of Duty games type in my head. It's just all my time goes to it or nothing.
You should play Driver San Francisco. It's a great game. Play Driver San Francisco. It's a great game. Don't you have a PS3?
Yeah.
Jailbreak it. I can teach you how to. It's very easy.
I think it is, or at least partially jailbreak. I might not do that perfectly. That's how I got 14. I don't know.
Oh! You got it legally. Yeah. You bought it. Yeah, you bought it.
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure
from a guy called Vim in his lair. Yeah, you bought it.
No, I mean someone allegedly sells the USB sticks and then tells you how to do the stuff.
Yeah.
And then what I've done the last couple of years is copy I'll take my physical disc and the program will copy the disc onto the game as if it actually is the disc.
Yeah, yes.
So I've been copying all the games that I can have bad disc on it and then just playing it that way.
This is how I get the games on my PS3. As you can see, that's an SD card. That's an SD card. In other news, I need a new SD card for my camera.
I gotta figure out how to get more games like that because I would love to play.
It's very easy.
Do you think
you need a USB?
I have a USB.
How big is it?
Good question. I have a regular drive. I don't remember how big my original USB is.
I would use a USB stick or something like this.
I have a USB stick. I just don't remember how much it is.
If it's 100, then you should be good. If it's 100, then you should be
100 gigabytes or 100 what?
Gigabytes.
Gigabytes, right? I have to.
Gigabytes, yeah.
I'll look for it in my
We're
backpack.
gonna do that later. We're gonna do that later.
Yeah.
But we're reaching up on time. We'll give like a little bit. You wanted to ask me how fasting is going. Fasting is going great. Since it is all the fasting during the summer, because Ramadan is 11 days earlier every year because of the lunar calendar. All the fasting during the summer that's out of pocket. All the fasting during the summer has made me accustomed to fasting during the beginning of the year, which is now February.
I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
Because days,
I was just thirsty.
Because days are only like 12 hours long, so that's easy. That's light work. And I'm asleep for 6 hours of the day, so I only have to fast for like 6 to 7 hours. And that's easy. I do that anyway. But funny story, you know how we usually break fast with dates and water. But the first day I was fasting, I had a really bad headache, and I decided not to go to class because I was like, I can't eat anything to get this headache off, so I'm just gonna be suffering the whole time. So I just went back to sleep. The headache did not go away. When I went to the masjid to break my fast, I broke my fast with a Tylenol, and my friends were like, "Oh no, you can't do that. The first fast of the year, you have to break with dates. It's over, bro. It's over. You're done. No more.
It's over. You're cooked.
You might as well eat pork now." And the last thing I'm gonna end it on is shout out to this is what I broke my fast with yesterday. These are great. These are amazing.
Those are amazing, bro.
These are amazing.
Those are pretty good.
I don't rock with like normal goldfish. They have to be extra. They have to be extra seasoned. Because the normal goldfish are just bad. Like the normal cheese goldfish, they don't taste like anything.
Yeah, those are. They're not really.
They taste like crayons.
Shout out whales, which are the knockoff version of goldfish. Shout out whales.
Whales are good. Let me show you what I'm going to break my fast with today. Show you. And this is something that I think you would enjoy as well.
What is that?
It's like
what are those?
It's like puffed. You know how like Mexicans have like duros, like the puffed wheat
pork rinds or something?
No.
Well, I know they're not. I mean, like in like I mean, like in texture, not as. Well, I guess you wouldn't know what the texture is like, huh?
It's puffed wheat. It's puffed wheat.
Ah, okay.
It's puffed wheat.
Okay.
These
Why
are
would
amazing.
I like that?
These are amazing because you would like them. Everybody would like them. These are great. Maybe
remind me of veggie straws. Shut up, veggie straws.
Veggie straws are absolute BS, and I'm coming up on extra time.
They suck.
Do not try to trick me that I'm eating healthy, okay? Do not try to trick me. I know what you are. Do not try to trick me, bro.
They suck, bro. They're so trash. Just eat chips, bro. Just eat chips.
Just eat chips, all right? Don't fool your body and don't fool yourself. But
just get some grapes, bro. Anyway.
Have you seen that guy's Snap video where he was reading and he was eating grapes like this? Like a Roman emperor?
So stupid.
He's so stupid.
Bro.
Anyways, less than a 2-hour episode.
Another pseudo-intellectual, by the way.
Another pseudo-intellectual. Bro, one breakup could not have turned you into that, bro. Get real. Get real, bro.
You ain't awkward her like that.
Pretending to not know how to read, by the way. Grown man. But,
reading his whole life.
We're coming up on an hour and 42 minutes, which is very short for this podcast.
Tiny.
That is.
This also might be the only one we have to do no editing for.
Barely any editing. I'll give it to you just to see if you need to do anything. It's not going to take that long to watch it either. But
I don't think we actually have any editing to do.
But next week it'll probably be longer. Actually, maybe not. Depending on what daylight saving time hits, it'll be better because daylight saving time gets it an hour ahead, so I have more time. But I need to stop this recording and I need to leave. Okay?
Hey, let's do it.
I need to leave. But until
what I got to do this with.
Until next week.
Y'all can't see what this says.
Stuff every adult should know. All right. But until next week, this has been the Mouse in the House podcast. This is Cammy. This is what's your name again?
It's Darius, aka Grizz, aka D Sizzle, aka the greatest Grizzlies fan to ever do it. The most depressed, in fact.
AKA one of the Grizzlies fans of all time. All right.
I am one of the Grizzlies fans of all time.
Now, as we end this, we wish you goodbye. Ramadan Mubarak. Happy Lent. I hope you're good at not giving up chocolate chip cookies for 2 hours a day. I don't know what y'all do, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's like...
let's just go ahead and do this.
We gotta have a conversation about this because I know you want to talk about this too.
I don't know what they do, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know nothing about Lent, y'all. I'm so sorry.
You're not Catholic, are you? What are you?
No.
You're just.
I'm I guess Christian adjacent.
Okay.
Well, I do have actually one of my coworkers is Christian because they just did Ash Wednesday recently, or Ash Tuesday. So I actually do know some people
that Catholic. There you go. And also, we don't eat everything with our hands. It's just rice, and our hands are clean before. Anyways, next. To the end of the podcast. We'll see you all next week. Probably a bit longer, but until then, everybody take care, stay safe, and we'll see you all next week.
Stay Chris Breezy, y'all, but not really though.